to what I'm on today. Today we're going to have a good time. We're going to be talking about shearling, and we're also going to be comparing the Nolita from Coach to the Pochette Accessories. So stay tuned. Hello again. If you are new to my channel, my name is Lakia Chanel, and I make videos about all things handbags, both contemporary and luxury. You guys know I do not discriminate. So if you are into that, feel free to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you've been here before, I really appreciate you stopping by again. So let's get right into it. I have been obsessed with shearling probably since last year when all the brands were coming out with these really cool shearling bags. At the time, I really wanted to do something that was a little bit less inexpensive. I didn't want to pay $2,000 to $3,000 for a shearling bag that I knew was only going to be seasonal. So I was able to pick up last year the Coach Hutton by Coach in shearling. If you watch my channel, then you know this was on my wish list, and this is a bag that comes from the retail store that hit the outlet that I was able to get for $140 last year. So I wanted to do a quick little comparison because you guys know that Coach has dropped the JLo and Coach line, which was all about shearling this year. I think on their retail site as well. Actually, not on their retail site, which is weird, but with the department stores, they have a swinger Nolita as well, which I will put somewhere up here so that you guys can see it. Because I'm still obsessed with my shearling, I was able to pick up this piece. So this is the JLo and Coach collaboration for this year. This actually hit the outlet site. Unfortunately, they are all sold out online. However, you may be able to get it in your local Coach store. They're having all types of sales right now for the Coach outlet. So if you're able to pick it up, I'm sure you will get it for a good price. When this first came out on the website, it retailed for $175. I'm so weird. Like, I'm like really cheap about certain things, and then other things I'm like, okay, this is thousands of dollars, this works for me. But I felt like this bag was so small, and even though this is like shearling and leather, I don't know, $175 for an outlet bag that is essentially an SLG, I felt was like a little bit too expensive. So it first came out for $175. Maybe a week or two later, it went down to $150, and I still didn't get it. I was gonna get it, and I had seen a lot of videos coming out about it. So I was like, okay, this is something that's probably going to be sold out. And I still waited maybe about a week later, and it went down to $125. So I ended up getting it for $125. The day that I purchased mine, they sold out online, as they should. This is a very popular bag. This bag came out in a couple of different, or this pattern, I should say, came out in the Marley. And it also came out in a fanny pack. It came out lastly in a book bag. And then it came in the Nolita. So I really wanted the Nolita. I thought this was going to be really cool. And I thought that it was trendy, but not, it was kind of plain enough where I could wear it multiple seasons after. So I'm going to walk you through this. I know that everybody has probably done a video on this before, but I'll walk you through mine. So this is pretty great. I mean, I love the pattern. If you look at the bag, it has the shearling on the both sides with the Coach logo. And then all around you have your pebbled leather. It comes with a hang tag that says Coach and Jennifer Lopez. And then it comes with this non-detachable chain. So you do have the ability to unhook this chain here, and then I guess wear this as a super large wristlet if you're into that vibe. Of course, I knew that I was going to turn this into a crossbody bag right away. This chain is pretty substantial. I wanted to do a video with, and I might end up doing this with this and the Swinger 20, because I do have a Swinger 20 that I just got. I'm digressing, I know. I'll probably end up returning it, but this Coach outlet chain is like way more substantial than the Coach retail chain on that Swinger 20. but that's a story for another day. So it has a leather tag. When you open it up, it is pretty much a big space in the middle. And then you have your card slot and a pocket on the side. So you can do a little bit of organization in this bag. It fits a decent amount. I am going to show you guys what fits in this bag. And I'm also going to show you a comparison between this size bag and the Pochette Accessoire. And I wanted to do that because I know that a lot of people in this luxury world are really interested in the Pochette Accessoire. It's extremely difficult to get at this point. And then if you get it on the resale market, it's like upwards of $1,000 for a $600 bag. But if you are having a hard time finding that, but you really do like the kind of size of it, then I want to do a comparison between the Nolita and that bag to see if it's, you know, comparable and something that you might want instead of the Louis Vuitton Pochette Accessoire. So the first thing that I wanted to do really quickly is kind of compare the shearling. So I've had all types of videos about this shearling. I've seen them. And I would say that this is soft, but kind of not in the traditional sense. I don't know what I expected it to feel like. I think I expected it to feel like a very like soft blanket. It doesn't. It feels kind of like a teddy bear, like teddy bear material. I don't know if that makes like any sense in the world. So it's not rough, but it's not like super like, I want to snuggle up to this soft, you know what I mean? But it is kind of plush. Comparing it to the bag that I purchased last year from the retail store. So I would say, and I'll let you kind of get a vibe yourself, that last year's shearling, which is this shearling, is way thicker, more plush, like the hairs are longer. So it kind of just gives you like that really plush, cuddly feel. So I do think that this one definitely feels like a lot nicer, for sure, than this one. But again, like this one doesn't feel ratty. It just doesn't, it literally feels like a teddy bear. Teddy bear skin is this one. So I just wanted to show you guys the difference in the shearling for these two. Okay, so let's see what fits. These are the things that I usually carry in all of my bags. I usually have some type of wallet, I'll have a phone, and then I will have my catch-all. So as you can already see, this bag is way, way, way smaller, or probably like around the same size as my catch-all. So I will not be able to put my catch-all in this bag. So let's just see what fits in the bag. And I'm going to take all the things from my catch-all, as many things as I can, and pop it into this bag. The first thing that I will do is pop in my wallet. I can pare down this wallet because, as you guys can see, it is like very thick. I have like change in here. I have some smaller card wallets, but this is the one that I have that I'm actually using right now. So it's just easier to pop it in here. Once I put that in here, it does take up, it does take up an okay amount of space. Like I still have space to put in some other things. My phone is the next thing I'm going to put in because I want to make sure that I can take that with me. So this is how it looks with the phone. And then I feel like everything else is going to be like a strategic squeeze. So I have my hand sanitizer that I will pop into the side. I have kind of like my little catch-all. It's mints in here, but it's also like Tums and Advil and grown-up shenanigans. I have my lotion that I'll pop on top. I have a lipstick. I have Keepsake that I carry with me everywhere. I have my Vax card that I like to keep on me. And then I have a mask. And I can have this gum, but I also do have like the actual mints in the Altoid case. So I'm not going to take the gum for now. So this is how all of the things look. So it's pretty much packed to the max, but it is carrying like all of my personal essentials. I mean, I think the only thing that it would be missing is like sunglasses. Like I cannot carry like an extra pair of glasses in this bag, but this is how it looks when it is all stuffed, and it's pretty good. This bag is definitely super cute with the handle. I'm a crossbody girl all day long. So I'm going to show you guys what handle I have been using with this bag. So this is the strap that I have been using with this bag. Ah, isn't it so cute? So this is from the Riley that I purchased last year, a couple years ago. If you can see, the hardware is like dead on point. So this is how I've been wearing it, and this is like so perfect. I was going to go to Amazon and kind of get like a gold chain and kind of do that whole feel. But then when I remembered this chain, I was like, this is like perfect. So this is like the final look of like how I have been wearing this bag. And I'll pop up some mod shots so that you guys can see as well. So it's kind of cool because you can be as fun as you want with the different straps and handles for bags like this. So as promised, I did want to do a quick comparison between this bag and the Pochette Accessories. So this is the Pochette Accessoires. As you can see, they're similar in the sense that they are, you know, fairly small-ish bags, and they both do come with a shoulder strap, a very short shoulder strap. For comparison purposes, you can see that this Nolita, even without the fur, is definitely thicker, like wider, I would say. And here's a comparison on the sides. However, this one is taller and it's also longer. So this is a comparison. So to show you around this bag really quickly, it's pretty, what I like to call basic. It's just a huge open pocket, and then it has one additional slit pocket. And this is the Pochette Accessoires that everybody raves about. But I will say that this is like a great catch-all bag. Like I will just, if you're doing anything like really quickly, I usually take this on travel with me because this is like a pretty basic bag, but you can throw like a lot of stuff in it, and it's small enough, you know, that you don't have to kind of worry about it either. This bag has been very difficult to find. You can find it on the retail market. I'm sorry, the resale market, and it's probably upwards of $1,000, I think. I paid $600 for this a year or two ago. And I know that Louis Vuitton is kind of phasing out, if you will, or making it more difficult to gather some of their canvas pieces. So if you're having a hard time gathering a canvas piece from Louis Vuitton and you want something kind of with the same size, kind of same functionality, I just wanted to kind of give you a quick, you know, comparison with the Nolita. So this, by the way, I don't know if I've mentioned this, is the Nolita 19, which is the larger size. They also have one in a 15, which is maybe 3/4 of the size or half of the size of this one. So I want to show you really quickly what the Pochette Accessoires fits, just so that you can see from comparison space, like if it will actually work for you, meaning the Nolita will work for you as a, you know, replacement or alternative for the Pochette Accessoires. So I'm just pretty much going to pop everything from the Nolita into the Pochette Accessoires. I would say when I typically wear the Pochette Accessoires, I can put my pouches in here because they are able to fit in here. So my lipstick, lotion, wallet, phone, mask, sanitizer, Altoids, boom. So we officially have everything in here. And I think the difference is that I can probably put a little bit more stuff in here, and I could definitely have sunglasses on top of this. So this is bigger in terms of being able to fit more things and just actually being bigger. But I think that this right here is definitely like a very close second if you cannot find this one. And this one is like great on its own. And I will pop some additional Nolitas pictures up just so that you guys can see it, because obviously this one is very specific in shearling, but they do have ones that are in leather and ones that are in the Coach coated canvas as well. And they have some really cool styles with this, so you can be very adventurous or not with your Nolita. So there you go, comparison between the Pochette Accessoire and the Nolita. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you are not subscribed already, do it. I say this every video. Just do it. We're just having a good time over here. If you love all things handbags, I am here for it. Reviews, unboxings, lots of unboxings lately, but that's what we're here for. So like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Love to have you as part of this family. Also, if you are not following me on Instagram, go ahead over to Instagram and follow me over there as well. I am usually styling my bags and having a good time over there as well. So thank you again for tuning in. And like I always say, I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Look what style do. Life go do me wrong. Look what foul do. I hate it.